In a desperate bid for a better life, siblings Sydney and Joseph steal $1 million. With the police in pursuit, they flee to an abandoned house in a remote village, a hiding place Joseph learned of from a mysterious woman. The house, however, holds a secret far beyond a simple refuge. After a tense arrival where they scare off local boys with gunfire, they discover the home is a device for time travel. Following instructions from an old diary, they manipulate two antique clocks to open the basement door, evading the police who are moments behind them. By dialing a number on an old telephone and reciting code words, they are hurled back in time, finding the house restored to a pristine lived-in state. Their initial relief is short-lived. They learn they are trapped in a temporal loop, forced to remain for 14 days before they can supposedly return to their original time. Their attempt to leave after this period fails, revealing the true nature of their prison. A message directs them to a nearby mill, where they find a corpse and a contract stating they are caught in a time loop. When Sydney tries to flee the property's boundary, she is violently ill, confirming there is no physical escape. Joseph signs the contract, initiating contact with a hidden, controlling entity via a mysterious safe and a tape recorder. This entity delivers a horrifying ultimatum. To secure their freedom, they must kill a stranger who will appear, a person the controllers cannot track. Months of anxious waiting follow, sustained only by the house's looping supply of food. The stranger finally arrives, leading to a violent confrontation. During the struggle, Sydney makes a shocking discovery. Beneath the mask is her own adult daughter. In the ensuing chaos, as Joseph tries to shoot the intruder, Sydney sacrifices herself, taking the fatal bullet to save her child. Devastated, Joseph uses the house's mechanics to go back in time to the start of their ordeal, hoping to correct his mistake. But his attempts to save his sister spiral into a tragic paradox. Repeatedly, across years within the loop, he inadvertently causes her death. An aged and weary Joseph finally confronts a version of Sydney from the past. He explains the endless cycle is fueled by their initial greed and reveals the only way to break it. Sydney must kill him and never go to the house. She reluctantly shoots him and escapes with the money, returning to her daughter. However, this escape is merely part of the established cycle. The story concludes with the revelation that the house is one of many used for temporal experiments controlled by an unseen organization since 1955. Sydney's flight does not signify freedom but ensures the loop will reset, trapping her and countless others in an endless, repeating narrative of hope, betrayal, and violence, all orchestrated by forces using them as pawns in a grand, inscrutable experiment.